Hey guys, so the lighting down here is not great. I have like a light from my phone stand. I have a light back there, but there is no overhead lighting down here in the basement. There was on that side, but the bulbs burned out and we never replaced them. So yeah, I apologize for the weird lighting down here. It is during the day, but it's only like, I want to say like maybe 8:30 right now. I think it's around 8:30. It could still be 8. But I woke up this morning on a whim wanting to wrap. It wasn't really a whim, but I wanted to get started wrapping like right away this morning because I'm super excited to wrap. I have my scissors, I have my paper, I have the presents, and I have tapes. Now I don't have Scotch tape right now. I need to get some, but this is what I'm working with today. I didn't feel like running to the store first because I need to go out today anyway, later. So I just decided to use this for now. I mean, tape is tape, right? But yeah, I wanted to wrap some presents for my family today, and I'm hot right now, so I'm rolling up my sleeves. But let's get started. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to wrap everything I have, but we'll see how good we are doing on time. I'm not going to speed this video up, I think. Maybe a little, maybe not. I don't know. But we're just going to get started, and we're just going to randomly pick some things to wrap. So the first thing, this is a nice shaped box, so I'm going to wrap this first. And I actually need to get a Sharpie or something to do labels, even though they're getting individually wrapped. Like I don't need to do that now, I guess. But even though they are going to be individually wrapped in their own special paper. So Brody's getting Mario, and this is actually, so I got this from Walmart. And didn't realize, like I ordered it online, didn't realize how thin the roll was, and realized they had the same, pretty much the same print at Dollar Tree. This was $4. It's $1.25 at Dollar Tree. So if I run out of this, I'm going to Dollar Tree and getting Mario. So Mario for Brody. If it's not exactly the same print, it's still going to be Mario. Royce's SpongeBob. He picked this one up at Five Below. This one was $3. So, and look how much is on that roll compared to this one. This one was $4. This one was $3, and you get so much more with this one. Kind of disappointed with that. This one was, I think, $3.99. So this one was $4. Look how much is on that roll, and it's a bigger roll. So this is Brooklyn, Sanrio, and then Josh. This was $1 at Dollar Tree. A lot on there too. And this is Josh, some deer. So let's get started. And I'm gonna pan you down. Okay, that's the best angle that I can do right now. So this is what I usually do. I usually try to find, so I think this is the front. And I think this is the back. So I usually put it face down and then kind of line it up. And then I cut it. And I cut it all the way down, and then I save the rest of the piece. And it's never perfect. I'm not a perfectionist when it comes to wrapping. So this, and then I turn it like this, and then I kind of measure how the ends are gonna go. So I need about that much on both sides. And then I save the leftover scrap for other presents. So then, okay. This is like, there's a picture on both sides, so. But I'm gonna assume this is the front. This has like the little tabbies to open the box on this side. So we're just going to go like that. Then I take my tape, and I only need, that was a little big. I only need little pieces. And then I just fold the ends, just like that. And then tape it. Where did the tape go? Oh, there we go. So I fold the ends, and then tape it. And then I do the same to the other side. Now this is if we have boxes. Sometimes we have weird shaped stuff, and then it's a little harder to wrap. But I might quite often go upstairs and pause you and to get a box for something that I pick out. But there is the first present. I'm gonna see if I can get a better angle so I can do this easier. So I think this angle might be better because then I can kind of like stand things up and whatnot, because I was at a weird angle. But here's the first present. And I brought a big bag down here so I can put all the wrapped presents in it. And then I'll be storing them in the camper where the kids, out of sight, out of mind kind of deal. So now we have Brooklyn's. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep doing Brody's stuff. Just because I have this sheet, I want to use this sheet up. So, so I got this tin at the Dollar Tree, if any of you watched my Dollar Tree video. And I got it for this gift right here, which this is the Nintendo Switch Lego set. And hopefully, oh my goodness, it doesn't fit. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I don't think this can be, I'm gonna have to get a bigger box, and I'm gonna have to use this tin for something else. So I might just put this aside, and we'll wrap this in a different video after I've gotten a bigger box for this one. I didn't realize how big that Lego set was. Okay, so we have his book gift set. These are the 5 Nights at Freddy's books. I am going to pull the Ollie sticker off of this so that nobody knows how much it cost. And this is a, so he has, which is funny. Oh no, I thought he had, okay, so he has the first set of these books. He has 1 through 5 that he got for Christmas last year. And this is set 6 through 10 of the 5 Nights at Freddy's Fazbear Frights book set. So again, we're going to line up where we need to cut. And this only needs to be cut one way because this is pretty good on this side. This is a thick, these are thick sides. So I'll kind of do it like that and then just cut right here. And I still have some paper left. And if it's too long, I fold it over. There we go. Sorry for the shaking. This table is just a folding table, so yeah, that's not gonna fit that one. So we'll put that one away and we'll just put this to the side. This will be something like a gift card wrapped in that. I always save my scraps until wrapping is complete. So now I guess we'll go on to Brooklyn. And she is this wrapping paper. This tube was double wrapped in plastic. I think probably because I bought it at like TJ Maxx. Marshalls. I bought it at Marshalls. So it probably still had the old price on it and everything. So, okay. Time to measure. And both of these wrapping papers have been thick. They're not that cheap thin stuff, but I feel like this is gonna be the cheap thin stuff because it was Dollar Tree. And Dollar Tree is usually cheap and thin. Okay, her first gift is done. So I was gonna try to take the label off the bottom, but it's just a sticky mess underneath. So I just decided to keep that on. But this, I'm gonna put a lot of her jewelry stuff in. I'm going to lump the jewelry stuff together. Okay, so I have quite a bit of jewelry here. And this is what I'm going to put in here. If I get any more jewelry, I'll just start a new box because this jewelry is fairly cheap. This whole pile was around like maybe $10. So this is a perfect gift to equal like some of the one gifts that the other kids have. So yeah, it's just gonna be a whole jewelry mailbox full of jewelry. And then I brought some tissue paper down to stuff in here to kind of make sure that everything's not jingling around in there. So I'm gonna start and I'm gonna just put that in. And then we're just gonna start filling it up. Whatever fits, fits. Whatever doesn't, will go like, I guess, in a second little jewelry box. These don't have earring cards, so these I'm just gonna put in their bags so they don't fall all over the place. And then put that down in there. Perfect. And then we're just gonna wrap this, and this is all fresh. I'm actually going to turn this upside down so that the little meat point is on the bottom. Well, this one, like I said, we're going to get some odd shaped ones. This one's an odd shape. And there's a sticky part. For some reason, the tape stuck to this one day, the opposite direction. And every once in a while, it gets caught on that sticky part. I'm gonna have to like get some Goo Gone or something and fix that because it's bothering me now. But yeah, so this one's not gonna be perfect because it's odd shaped, but we're not going for perfection. We're just going for make sure the whole present is covered and hidden. But there we go. Okay, perfect. So with the leftover scraps, we're going to do this one. Now some of these scraps get really small, but sometimes their presents are really small. Or I need a little piece because there's a piece that was open that I kind of measured wrong. So I always keep any scraps unless it's like this big. but I always keep the scraps just in case of that. So this is her little Stitch Lego set. I think this will fit. Yes, we have just enough paper for the room spray. It just fits around that. So that'll be the last wrapped one for her. And then I'm gonna save this, and then we'll move on to Royce, and then we'll do Josh, and I think we'll be done with the video then. So I think each video, I'll probably just wrap a few gifts for each person with the one piece that I cut off that day. Sound like a plan? And then we'll have maybe several wrapping videos. If you like these videos, if you don't want me to keep doing them, just tell me and I won't. But these are nice like filler videos for weeks that I'm not able to post or something. But yeah, so there we go. We have 4 gifts for Brooklyn that were just wrapped. And now let's move on to Royce, which is the SpongeBob paper. So we'll start with his biggest gift as well. I started with all of the lovely gifts. Oh, this is very thin paper, so I've got to be careful with this one. I started with all of the gifts that I got from my lovely subscriber from my Amazon wish list. So another huge thank you and shout out to her. So we're going to measure this one out. I have to be very careful with this paper because this is that thin paper that rips super, super easily. I lucked out with the other 2, but I think this one and Josh's are going to be pretty thin. Okay, I was trying to turn it without ripping it. Put that aside, and then we can wrap this. Okay, now we're gonna take a nice healthy piece of this because this is a bigger box. Okay, there we go. Sorry you can't see the top of that, but there it is. And then this is a bigger box than I thought. For some reason I thought this was smaller, but I think Brooklyn's box was the, well, her book was the smallest of these gifts. But there we go. We have Royce's first gift wrapped. So this is another large package. So I think I'm gonna wrap this one because that pretty much, let's see which way it would be. This way, I think, would be a good way. So this will definitely fit well. This was a big piece that was left over from that because that tablet was wider than I expected. So I wanted to grab another big package and utilize that instead of doing a whole bunch of small ones out of that big piece. And I have been in my notebook writing down what I'm wrapping since I am grouping small things together for some of their stuff, especially Brooklyn, because she has a lot of like stuff that I just got, like jewelry, makeup. They cost under $1, some of it. So I just kind of want to like make a makeup present, like a makeup box, a jewelry box, that type of thing. So they equal like one present that another kid got. So they oh no, that stuck to that. So that they pretty much have the same amount of presents to unwrap. Obviously, I don't think Brody is gonna have the same amount because he really wants more expensive stuff like the Lego sets and the gift cards. So he kind of knows, he's at the age, he's almost 17. So he's at the age where he understands like his things cost more. So he's going to have less to unwrap. Royce doesn't really understand that concept. So I kind of want to like, for the two younger, I kind of want to stay at the same kind of like, I don't want Brooklyn to unwrap more than Royce concept. So, yeah. So that's done. Okay, I want to wrap this t-shirt. Now with these, I'm kind of gonna just scrunch them just so that they fit. I don't have boxes. I feel like clothing boxes are bulky. They use a lot of paper, all that kind of stuff. This doesn't really use as much paper. I remember one year, it was like probably the first and second year that I did Christmas for children. The first year I didn't have Brooklyn yet, and it was just for Brody and Sierra. And then the second year I had Brooklyn, but I was just getting into like wrapping tons of presents, and I used so much tape that these children could not get their gifts open without struggling. It was kind of funny. So there is that one. So that's his Spider-Man shirt. I think I'm just gonna do this shirt separate. In my mind. And like I said, they're never perfect. Just as long as they're wrapped and you can't see what's inside them, that's all that matters. And there we go. And that's his last. Yeah, I used all the paper. Don't have any scraps left. So that is his last gift for today that I'm wrapping. And last, Josh with the deer wrapping paper from the Dollar Tree. Let's see. This feels crumply like the SpongeBob one as well. Yep, it is. So this is actually his largest gift, these socks. So we are going to measure those out. These crumply papers don't slide as nicely with the scissors. Sometimes they catch and rip. All right, so I need to move that really carefully as to not rip it. Right around the corner. And there we go. There's the first one. Okay, so these two pairs of boxers will lump together because he has a lot of tiny gifts. So he doesn't have 37 presents to open because he's not a huge opener. We will roll both of these up together. and put them side by side. And then you'll be good. There we go. And then since these are both hunting related, I will lump these together as well. This is his belt. And then his head wrap. So we'll roll that up, put that like that, and then cut that out. And then I don't think I have anything for the tiny scrap that's left. Have this rolled up better. There we go. Maybe I'll buy like a pack of bows or something and throw them on top of some of these. But who knows? And I think I am gonna use labels, but I may not, I don't know. But there is the last one. I filmed the whole clip with you staring at the table with me doing nothing. So, hi, now you can see my face. So yeah, I think there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 things. We got 13 things wrapped today. Still quite a bit of presents left to wrap, but we made a pretty good dent. Royce has 4 things wrapped. Brooklyn has 4 things wrapped. Brody has 2. Josh has 3. So we're kind of at the same mark a little bit for everybody. I'm still currently buying presents. So I definitely do not have everything bought for everybody. But wrapping them and lumping, like I said, lumping the things together that are super cheap, like the jewelries, the makeup stuff for Brooklyn, and lumping like really cheap things. Like for Boyce, he's gonna have like several little Lego sets, so it'll be nice to lump a couple of them together because they're like dollar Lego sets, to kind of match the bigger gifts that Brody is getting, because he's getting bigger Lego sets, he's getting book sets, he's getting gift cards that have like sometimes like $50 to $20 on them, if not more. So his gifts are more expensive, so I kind of want to lump some of the kids' really inexpensive things together so that they're not opening like 50 little things, you know, and that there's not this huge mess under the tree. Like every year I have wrapped each thing individually, and you have no idea how long that takes to wrap, how long it takes for them to open their presents. Like, oh, grab another one. Oh, that's tiny. Grab it. You know, they're getting older. And so I kind of want to get away from wrapping every single little gift, which is what the advent calendar's for, is for the little gifts. So, yeah, I'm like trying to make it even that way so that Royce isn't opening 30 things, Brooklyn isn't opening 30 things, and Brody's opening like 8 or 10, you know? And same with Josh. He doesn't like opening 30,000 gifts, so I'm lumping some of his stuff together. But anyways, yes, that is my little explanation. I know I talk a lot. I'm sorry. But let me know in the comments down below if you liked this wrapping video, if you want me to keep doing them until I'm done wrapping everyone's Christmas presents. And stay tuned for the Cricut video where I personalize a lot of people's gifts. So that is everything for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you for watching and have an awesome day. Bye.